it's Casey with Russo Resells. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing with you a thrift haul, and I know I said that I was doing a no source September, but I was watching my sister's little dog for a week, and after a semi-stressful week, not really stressful, but you know, some stressors here and there of being cooped up all day in the house because she is a little tiny one and needs way more attention than my two bigger pups. So to reward myself, and because Savers sent me a $15 off of $40 coupon, my husband and I decided that it was okay for me to do at least one little thrift trip. Well, one little thrift trip turned into two because I did have to go ahead and return some items, unfortunately. And it is the first time that I've ever returned any items to Savers. I've always just bit the bullet, and if I bought something that I shouldn't have, I just listed it or I redonated it. And I was actually pretty proud of myself for going back in there and doing an exchange. So the first day I spent $117.09. That was with a 20% off coupon. And then I did a separate transaction where I used my $15 off of 40 coupon and I paid $25. Well, I had to return 4 items, which I am going to pop up here in a minute. I will go through those items because I do think that they are worth noting. So I spent a total of, let's see, $117 plus 25, so about $140 to $150 the first day. And I went back in the next day, which was yesterday, and I returned a total of 4 items for about $30. And I ended up using a 20% off coupon yesterday also, and I paid $74.35. And that is for a total of, let's see, 13, 26, let's see. Let me see the total here. About, let's say, 30 items. I will pop up the actual item count right here. So let's go ahead and go over the items that I exchanged first, and then we will hop into the fun part, which is the thrift haul. I did scoot my chair over so we have some space right here, and I will be looking down at my phone while I go through these. So this first one is a pale pink collared button-up. Very basic, very career-based. However, it is by the brand Wilfred, and it was $9.99 plus 20% off, so about $8. But as you can see in the second picture, they usually are really good about putting the price tags in the actual label, like the brand label, but they decided to do it next to it, and it was going to leave a little hole. And a lot of the comps that I was seeing was about, I want to say $15 to $25. So I didn't want to really sell an item that had a little flaw when it already had low comps. So that one was clearly out and had to be returned. Now this next one is really, really adorable, and I'm very sad that it too did have a hole on the back, and it was very little, but I could see it, so I knew that my buyer would see it and I would have to disclose it, and I am just not okay with doing that anymore, especially when my Savers has a 14-day return policy that I wasn't taking advantage of. It did have this really cute detail at the front, but it did have that little tiny hole in the back, so it did have to go. And I think that that was priced at like $7.99. Now, this next one is a really cute blouse. It was kind of like felty, and it was very Y2K inspired, ruched, dark fairy goth, dark romantic, all of those keywords. It was just really great piece. and I couldn't find a tag in the store. So when I was going home, or when I went home and I was showing my husband all of these pieces because I do a thrift haul for him, I noticed that it did have a brand tag, and I was like, hey, can you look up this brand on your phone? And we looked it up, and it was an AliExpress brand. And I am not for fast fashion. I think it's made cheaply and unethically, and I don't like that. So I decided, even though it had all those factors, that I did not want to sell this item. So I did go ahead and return it. And I believe it was marked at like $7.99 or $8.99. Now this last one was the most expensive, and I got this brand mixed up with another. So this brand is Denim & Co., and it is this beautiful navy embroidered wool blend hooded jacket. And I got it mixed up with the brand Denim & Supply for Ralph Lauren. And it was $15.49, and it was 20% off. But I did look up comps, and they're going anywhere from 30 to 40, and I just didn't want to sit on this. So I decided to go ahead and return it. And I am very happy and proud of myself for returning stuff because, like I said earlier, I really don't do that. And I feel like I need to become better at advocating for myself and my business by doing those small steps and returning items that are not going to suit my business. Okay, let's get started with the clothes. So this is from the original day, the original thrift haul. So this was priced up at $14.49. It is BGB Max Azria, I believe, yeah. But it is 100% silk, and just look at that embroidery and that detailing. Very milkmaid, very cottagecore, fairy festival, and I just thought it was gorgeous, so I definitely wanted to pick that up. And I'm sorry, my chair is really squeaky today. I'm not sure what's going on, but sorry in advance. Then I have this really big, beautiful lace trim bra. And this is by the brand, let's see, Notori. And normally I wouldn't pick up this brand in a bra, but it was only $5.80 plus 20% off. So I feel like even if I got $20 to $25 for this, I would be beyond happy. And this is my first time finding this brand. It's a little jumbled. It is by, look at how pretty this bra is. This one's a little shot. Just look at how beautiful that is. If you couldn't tell already with that symbol, it is by the brand Third Love, which I have heard does really, really well. There's the tag. And they only had this priced at $6.80. So plus 20% off. I am very happy with that, and I hope that it does well for me, especially the first time of me buying it. Then this is J. Crew. I only got this because it is 100% linen and is very like academia capsule. So had to get this. Just beautiful. That knit. It was only $5.49 too. And I know I actually forgot to put, so I'm going to put how many items I got in the beginning of the video, and I'm going to put my cost of goods right here. So we are all on the same page. We know how much everything is. Then I want to try out this brand. I'm not sure how well it does, but it is by BLWN. This is the brand tag, and it is just a like peasant blouse. It's just like this baby blue, very capsule. But I looked up comps for this brand, and this doesn't have any materials tag. I looked up this brand, and their basics are going for like $100 to $200. So I'm hoping that the same is in the resale world. The next piece I picked up is by Nostalgia, and it is, I believe, a boutique brand or sold on QVC, and it's this really cool charcoal wash heavily embroidered. Look at that embroidery on the back. How cool is that? Button-up blouse. I just got it basically for all the embroidery. That is just such a statement piece. This I did get for myself. It is a torrid piece, and I'm actually going to wear this to work this Monday, which I'm very excited for. It is just this purple blouse, and it has this eyelet detailing on the sides. I thought that was really pretty. This piece, I cannot believe they only have listed at, or they only had marked for $8.99 because it's 100% linen. It feels like it was only worn like once or twice. It is by Banana Republic, or I believe so, yeah. And it is this beautiful navy blue embroidered 100% linen top. This is incredible. This is such a great piece. And it literally feels like it probably wasn't even worn, or maybe once. It is so crisp. Now this one has the tag cut out, but I got it because it does have, let's see. It has, yeah. It's 100% rayon. It is a 3X, and it has this beautiful embroidery on it, which I just thought was incredible. And, you know, items like this go really fast in my closet. So easy $20 to $25. Now this was a very exciting piece, and I found this towards the end of my shopping. It is by Babaton, which is an Aritzia brand, and it is this long length wool linen tinsel blend, just like a duster cardigan. It is just like very basic, but it is such a capsule piece, and especially going into the winter and fall months, this is going to be a perfect item to put into somebody's closet. So I saved the best 3 items for last for the first day of my thrifting, and the next 2 are actually by Disney. I'm sure you don't even need to see a brand tag for that, but it is just this black sparkle purple embroidered spirit jersey. It says Disney 100. It has that really pretty Mickey Mouse there, and they did have these marked for $14.49 each, which 20% off is about what, 10 to 12. So I am very happy with that because I can easily put these up each for $75. So just keep that in mind. This also, it does have a different tag, but you can see. And this one is a blue sparkle one, and it says happiest place on earth on the back. I just love that. So cute, so cute. Now, this is the best item for last, and it is by a brand that you might not even be able to see, but it's by Jenny Kane, and it is very basic. It's just this white cable knit cardigan, but anybody who knows Jenny Kane knows that it goes for a lot of money. And to get a capsule piece by her is even better because they're much more in demand, I think. So it does need some sweater shaving, which I will do. And I haven't run comps on this yet, but I don't want to overprice it. So I might price it anywhere from $50 to $80, just dependent on what comps say. We're now going to go through all of the items I got yesterday, and we're going to start with the clothing items, and then we're going to go into the hard good items because I did look in the hard goods yesterday. So the first item is this bra, this sports bra, and it is by, if you couldn't tell by that symbol, it is by Athleta or Athleta, however you want to pronounce it. And I thought I would try this. I know it seems actually a little too big now that I'm looking at it, but I do like my sportswear a little bit bigger. So I think I'm going to try this on, but if it doesn't work, I knew that I could just list it. So I will try that on. Now, this is the first time I've ever found this brand in the wild, and I was ecstatic. It was $20, but well worth it with 20% off. It's by Tuckerneck, and I thought with this beautiful cherry red, it's like this mini dress, a shirt mini dress with, look at how cute that little ruffle hem is. And I just thought this was so adorable. It does have pockets. It's perfect for the holiday. And I just decided it was meant to be and I was going to get it. So that's what I did. Now this next one, I actually just sourced one of these dresses in a previous haul and my sister did end up keeping it. So it's by City Triangles and it is just this gorgeous, look at that detailing, metallic silver maxi dress, and it does have the same print on the bottom. So very happy with that and excited to get it up and listed because now is the time for those items. Now, this is by a brand we all know and love, Victoria's Secret. It is oversaturated, but because this set did have both items, I did pick it up. It's this like navy and pink trim floral lace teddy with the underwear. And I am going to throw the underwear in the wash to make sure that they are clean. My laptop just notified me that my disk space is almost full, so I'm going to try to get through these as fast as I can. The next item is this Rails. It's just like this gauzy white long sleeve button up. It was only $5. That's why I got it. I know it's so basic for Rails, but I'm pretty sure because of the condition, like no underarm staining, no nothing, I think that I'll be able to get at least $20 to $25. So the next item I got, this is my second time finding this item at this particular store, is Tadashi Soji, or Shoji. And it is just this beautiful, I mean, eyelet detailed embroidered floral dress. Love it. Black and white party all the way. Very, very high end. So very happy with that. These jeans, these are kind of an experiment and I do have to sew a little part of them, which I'll show you. They're by Mother Superior, and they are the high-waisted hiker hover. So very interesting names. They do have some discoloring right here, which I am going to throw these in the wash with some OxyClean and hope to get out. And they look good in the back, but right here at the side, they are coming apart. So I am going to try to get that sewn up after these are out of the wash. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now, let me go ahead and get all of my hard good items together so I can show you what we brought home. I thought I got way more hard good items than I did. I only got 3, which is great for me, my husband, and my bank account. So let's go ahead and get into them. The first item I got is this really cute Care Bear glass cup. And my husband and I, for our 1-year wedding anniversary, got a Breville espresso machine. So I have been using glass cups for my lattes and loving it. So I decided I needed a Halloween one because the season is coming up. And instead of going to Home Goods and buying it for double the price, I love that I only paid $4 for this. So great deal. Then I found this hydro jug. It's brand new with the tags. It comes with a little carrier, so I guess you put this on your shoulder. And it was only $6.99. And I saw like pre-owned ones going for $25 to $35. So I thought that was great. And even if it doesn't sell, I could probably give this to my littlest sister or one of my brothers because they love having these with them. Excuse me. Last but not least, and I actually got this for home use, and my husband said that he didn't really like stainless steel and to go ahead and sell it. I got this new with tags Cuisinart. It is this like, it says like 12 inches stainless steel everyday pan with cover. It's just beautiful. And these are on the website for $70 right now, I believe. So I think I'm going to put mine up for $50 plus $10 or $12 shipping. And it's just really gorgeous. And I paid $15 plus 20% off. So what is that, like 12-ish dollars, maybe 10 to 12. So I'm very happy with that. I hope that you guys loved this thrift haul. I am so sorry for disappointing you, but I really felt like, you know, thrifting is a de-stressor for all of us, I'm sure, and I just needed a day or some time to myself to really reflect with my thoughts and, you know, just become normal again, get outside of the house. So it was really nice to do that, and I am very happy with my progress in getting all of my money pile listed and getting my older items revamped, and this was just a fun treat for me. So I really appreciate you guys being here, and I hope you have a great week until next time. So in typical Russo Resells fashion, I am back again at the end of the video to give you all some more information. In the last couple hours, I did have a package arrive at my door from Kimmy over at Mama on a Mission. I did jump into her Whatnot show because I have been watching her videos and she has had some, you know, not so nice comments and reviews, and it really brought me down because in the reselling community, we should be really lifting each other up. So I decided, you know what? The best way to support her is to watch her videos, and I'm going to jump onto Whatnot. So I did, and I bought a few items. I did already open the box so we can easily take things out, and she put it in a cute little poly mailer that is so adorable. So let's go ahead and just go through really quickly what I ordered from her. Nothing too crazy, honestly. And she did put in this cute little card. I love her sunflowers. That's just such a great touch. So did I order this? Oh, maybe I did. I got this really cute brown Banana Republic. It's just a one piece, and it is new with tags, and it does have the snap closure on the bottom. So I got that. And as you can tell from my shirts lately and my videos, I love the animal prints. And so I got this really fun, like fowl print, and it has this camouflage sleeves. It might be a little too small for me right now, and I might just list it and hope to sell it, but if it doesn't sell, hopefully when I lose a little weight, I could wear that. I love those birds on that. Then, my gosh, if I could get myself together here. This is Jones, New York. It's 100% cashmere. Not a brand I recommend getting, but since it is 100% cashmere, I decided to get it. That is just so pretty, and it's so, so soft. So very happy with that. And then last but not least, I got this Banana Republic extra fine merino wool. It's just a navy cardigan, also perfect for the holiday coming up. So just wanted to hop in and show you guys what I got. Go over, I'm sure if you're watching me, you know who Kimmy is over at Mama on a Mission. But if you don't, go give her a follow. I will have her link down in the description box, and go support her on Whatnot. She has great pieces for great prices, and if you're buying for yourself or for resale, it is definitely worth it. Okay, this is my final goodbye. You guys have a great weekend. Or a great week. I really don't know when I'll be posting this. So either way, have a great weekend, have a great week, and until next time, my friends. Bye.